So what do we
So,
think? Yeah, what do we think about the Trump indictment?
oh yeah, bullshit as
I mean,
usual.
you knew it was coming. So, I mean, they have no shame. And the people on Twitter, you know, TF, I'm sure you've seen this. They're all saying the same thing. It's like it was like a memo sent out to these people. It's like no one is above the law. It's the same thing. And even when people come back, well, other presidents, Joe Biden, he has stuff. Hillary Clinton has stuff, and it's like a normal thing as long as they don't share it out to people. It's never been a big deal. And they're like, yeah, well, nobody's above. They just come back with the same thing over and over. Well, nobody's above the law. They can't tell you what the law they're talking about is. It's just all political bullshit.
Right. I mean, yeah, the timing on it is absolutely perfect for them. And you see now the Justice Department is re looking into and opening another case at the exact same time against Matt Gaetz as well. So I mean they're coming at at every different direction. This is it's a witch hunt. It's a witch hunt, the biggest witch hunt in history, bigger than the Blair Witch.
It's
That was
about
a, that was a terrible Trump impersonation. I will say just right off. But it's funny too because another statement from the DOJ was, yeah, we're looking into Joe Biden's situation with his documents, but we don't have a timeline. We're way off from figuring that out.
Right. I
How,
mean,
how it's amazing how if they want to, they process something so fucking fast. But in other terms, they're like, you know what? We're gonna stroke ourselves over here and fucking make you wait, basically.
My thing is, Hillary can get away with what she got away with. Hunter Biden can get away with what he got away with. Of course, Biden's going to get away with he's going to get away with. But you want to pick on this guy because he's loud, because he has differing opinions than the status quo, stuff like that. That's all it comes down to. He's not woke enough. He ain't doing the company line routine. He's not listening to the billionaires inside his ear on what he should do. So that's what it comes down to.
right. And I mean, they will do anything in the world to keep him from running for president again. That's the absolute. They're going to try everything. They're going to put this on him. And they're not going to take him straight to court over this. This is going to be. I mean, this is going to be drug along, and I guarantee the court date will be during the election. When they actually bring it back.
Right.
Yeah,
Lawyers have talked about this, on TV and Twitter and stuff like that. Both of these things, the other one they indicted them, all these like the 34 charges or whatever. All these things usually this time frame. Well, indicting a president I guess that's a new one, but it usually takes about 18 months. And what happens in about 18 months?
Yeah, that's about perfect. Right about, yeah. It'll probably be like, November the 2nd will be the court, is when court will start or whatever.
It's clear. It's clear. I mean, it's like, look, this man has been prosecuted, tried to be prosecuted, chased after, tried to be persecuted on every level, and nothing stuck. And now, had he literally not rerun for president, they wouldn't have done anything. They probably would have just left him alone. As soon as they were like, "Oh, he's running again," they were like, "Oh shit! How? When can we get these indictments ready?" Like literally, but at the same time, like you say, how long can we make all these other people? Like, can we not follow prosecution against these people because they've done worse things?
Well, you saw on Twitter where everybody was posting those pictures of these just random boxes that don't say anything, and they're in a bathroom or something, and that was the big thing. They were like, "Oh my God, he kept them in a bathroom by the thing," and then it was like people are like, "Well, I mean, Hillary Clinton kept her illegal server in a bathroom just as well." Like, there's no difference. It's like
Remember,
it's clearly political.
remember when they wanted like the 33,000 emails from her server, and they deleted them and did all this shit with it, and her response was, well, those were just emails about my daughter's wedding and stuff. So I didn't think those were very. Who sends 33,000 emails about a wedding?
Well, we talked about it before too. Like, look at Biden. He had that whole interview with his car, and then they're showing the garage, and there's like paperwork everywhere, and those are all apparently declassified / classified documents just sitting in his garage, just sitting there, and he had them in like 2 or 3 other locations. Like, so how is that also not improperly handled? Like, that's the point. Like, they're taking simple, what you could say maybe simple like charges, and like ramping them just because it's Trump.